Welcome to Spawn Respawn, a weekly podcast dedicated to gaming news, culture, and nostalgia. My name's Dylan Smith, and I am joined by Elliot Porter.
Hello, my friend.
Kat Gerritsen.
Yeah, what's up?
And Mitchell Barnsley.
Yeah, g'day, mate.
Boys, and girl.
Yeah.
How are we?
Great.
We feeling good?
Fucking sick.
Feeling really good.
Yeah, feeling pretty good, man.
For the 15th episode of Spawn Respawn. Not
at
only
that.
have we recently conquered the internet through accessing Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Podbean, but we've also been hard at work at some new interesting video content as well. Yeah.
It's real good.
It is. It's going to be juicy, and it's coming right at you, but that's kind of the reason why we haven't been playing video games lately. I mean, we've been playing some games here and there, but let's be real. We've been focusing on getting
Work.
Exactly, right?
Fucking work.
Producing hot content for you hot boys and girls.
That's
Hot boys.
H-A-U-T-E hot.
Hot boys.
That's great
Way
content.
to reference the video there. But, yes, we have been working very hard on creating some new video content, so we do apologize because we're not going to be talking about the games that we've been playing this week. However, we will be talking about what games we're most excited for.
Ooh, yeah.
But before we get into that, we must mention our beautiful sponsor, Rifle LP.
Ooh, yeah.
Mixer.com/Rifle LP, who has sponsored us for a year of Podbean hosting.
What a legend.
We love you, man. Good job.
I think we just doxed him.
I doxed him by saying his first name.
I'll bleep that. I won't bleep the F words, but I'll bleep his name.
Don't bleep his name. Like, let's give him a shout out.
Okay.
Maybe-
I'll double check with
Should
you.
we, we'll ask for permission first, man. We'll get back to you, man.
All right, I'll drop that hot information. But what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the games that we're most excited for coming up. And I'm going to get started off with Eliotto over there.
Thank you, sir. So I'm really excited about shitloads of games that are actually coming out in the next kind of 3 months. It's
Naturally.
a pretty hectic schedule of games. But there's one that's recently got on my radar. It is called Greedfall.
Oh, yeah.
It's a single player RPG. Looks like it takes cues from The Witcher or Dragon Age or a little bit of, I don't know, colonial...
Marines? No.
Colonial, like...
I mean, not Alien,
like-
Colonial Marines? That's not the game you're talking about?
No, thank Christ.
Yeah, they're in
No.
it. They're in it.
It's like, it's not medieval. It's more like the art style and the outfits and all that kind of stuff is very
Fable.
colonial. Yeah, actually, yeah, totally.
Fable
Yes,
3.
yes.
I just had like a vision.
Epiphany.
And I was going to say
Yeah.
epiphany.
Fable,
Yes, totally.
Dragon Age, yeah.
Dude, the Inquisition,
Ooh.
parallels
Look,
there.
Inquisition.
Spicy. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
know. Absolutely.
really cool customization and just like it looks like it's a RPG in the truest sense. Like
You got magic
Attributes
and
and-
attacks.
Yeah.
Attacks.
You
Yeah.
can be strong boy or fast boy.
or sword boy or magic boy.
Bow
and-
boy. I don't know. Probably.
Probably. I don't think you have a.
Gun boy?
Wait,
Maybe.
there's just
Gun boys?
thinking back to the trailer that we saw where they were like, it showed you like you could like have relationships and stuff like that. So you could be sexy boy.
Oh yes, yes. Like all good RPGs, having relationships because that's literally the whole point. Isn't that why we all played? Wait, you guys haven't played Mass Effect?
I
You're
played
right.
it before. I never got to the stage where you could like freely bang, but
You got to bang
not like
those
me
aliens.
I never became of age.
Assassin's
Wow, I
Creed
can't believe
Odyssey.
Look,
Yes.
man. My
Banging
dude-
grandmas, Greece.
Look,
Oh,
okay.
man, if Greedfall has
Okay. Look, my dude Alexios is just hard at work, just killing everything and anything. At some point, he needs.
You mean
he needs
slaying
to bang.
anything?
Oh, come on.
and
He's
He
got,
everything.
needs
he's
to
got to get
bang.
some release. Come
He
on.
needs some release.
This is true.
Just with a experienced woman for about a week.
There totally will be guns in it. I just
Yeah,
looked up.
cool.
Pistols and muskets and shit.
Yeah,
Flintlock stuff,
cool.
right?
It is. That is super Fable. I
Sickness.
didn't. That's a great shout.
Yeah,
Mitch.
good job, Mitchell.
shout.
That you
Good-
get,
Fucking good on you,
You
Mitch.
get
Good
a,
on you, Mitchell.
Yeah, right.
You get to have a food this week.
Mitch
One
now
food.
gets to eat.
This
for the-
podcast makes us no money, so
Yeah.
We ration the scraps as we can. Mitchell, you've earned one scrapoo.
we are ever so hungry.
Please,
Hey.
sir.
Hey, Elliot.
Thank you.
Yes.
We don't even have Patreon. Anyway, please.
Wow.
Who's this game made by?
Spiders.
Yeah.
Made
Game
by
is
spiders.
Made by spiders.
Made by
Wait,
spiders.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
like little
How do you think they work
spiders.
so fast?
Yeah, that's how this game just came out of nowhere. 8 legs, baby.
Everyone has 8 legs. They're just a
our new
by spiders?
real spiders.
What do you mean?
The development team is called Spiders.
Oh, that makes sense.
No, our new
published,
overlords.
published by Focus
Focus
Home.
Home.
Yeah, who have published
Who
Plague
have
Tale
done, they
this
did
year.
Vampire, they did Plague
Yeah,
Tale,
yeah.
they did Call of Cthulhu, they did The Surge.
Yeah, that's crazy. That
they're
they did
cool
this.
little
pretty
like
wide.
indie publisher. Yeah, it just looks really good.
They did Farming
I
Simulator.
think.
Wait, really?
Does it come out
God.
on the 12th?
Not the dev.
Oh, well,
If you're
me
looking
one
at the
hot
thing,
take and I'll
I think it
find
might come out on the 12th of September, which is 2 days after Gears and 1 day before Borderlands.
We know what we're going to be playing.
I'm going to be playing
Gears.
Greedfall.
Greedfall.
September 10.
10. Same day as Gears, but
Gears is my favorite game. It's not at all for meatheads.
no.
Not at all.
No, and I don't think anyone on this podcast has ever said that.
No one would be stupid enough to say that Gears of War is made for meatheads. No one here would say that.
No.
Nah.
Yeah, I can't think of a
Especially
single person.
Not me.
No.
Definitely not.
But if you're like me and you have Game Pass Ultimate, I get Gears of War on the 6th. So
you put that huge dick of yours away.
I will hopefully be able to play Greedfall somewhat.
When
It's a big game, though.
Greedfall was coming out on the 10th. What did you say was coming out around it?
Gears comes out on the 10th,
On
but the
same day.
Ultimate
And what was the
Edition,
other game that came out? here?
Borderlands is on the 13th.
Ah, fuck that. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Greedfall and Gears it is.
That's it.
I'm all about Borderlands.
Wait, you're not going to play Borderlands 3?
Dylan.
It's on the
That was the
Epic
game
You
you
didn't
were
have
Store.
to
most
take-
excited about.
Dylan, don't even play with me, man.
You know for a fact I couldn't give a fuck
Yeah, I
about
know.
that either. Borderlands.
Plus, if you guys want to play it on PC, you'd have to go Epic. So say goodbye to your.
Oh,
As Mitch
yeah.
would say, I'm not installing malware.
yeah,
Yeah.
thanks, man.
So that's Greedfall. There's not much info out about it really, but there's some cool trailers.
Amazing gameplay trailer that
looks
was out
pretty
as
looks
well.
sick.
really
If you guys
sick.
haven't
Yeah.
actually checked it out, thoroughly recommend that gameplay trailer because I was very much on the fence when you told me that you were going to do Greedfall.
Yeah.
I was like, really?
Yeah.
And the only thing I remembered was that awesome shot of him of the a character standing over a mountain that's
Yeah.
reminiscent of that.
That's all
classical
I remembered
artwork.
as well.
I think that's
Exactly.
the cover art.
But then I was
Well,
like, okay, and then I watched the trailer or the gameplay, and I was just like, damn boy,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
customization was tight.
Oh, I know that one that looks like Aloy's outfit
Yes!
from Horizon Zero
I
Dawn.
just, I,
Onwards.
I literally loved every single thing from the trailer. Especially they've got like that tactic that, like
Yeah,
the tactical
tactical,
view
yeah.
that isn't really like because normally when you like in Dragon Age Inquisition, the tactical view puts you to like top down sort of
yeah.
view, completely different. It kind of
Does
more,
Inquisition do that?
Yeah.
Maybe it doesn't on console.
No, I'm pretty sure it would have.
On console, I think it just pauses the game. Because that was the same in Origins. On PC, you could pause the game and then zoom right out. But on console, you'd just pause the game. you
Oh,
couldn't
that's
zoom
weird.
out.
I was gonna say because it reminds me more of like Final Fantasy 15. You can pause, but it's the same view.
Yeah, it's real time with
as opposed
pause.
to top down.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
Dragon Age did,
There you go.
at least on PC where I played it.
Still cool that you get a strategic option in terms
Yeah.
of
Hell yeah,
pause
I
the game
love
and be like,
that.
all right, what am I going to do?
There's skill trees too.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, some of them look really like
Nice.
complex web. Oh, spiders.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Shit.
There's
Dude.
more to this than we thought.
Is there going to be like a spider enemy in there that's like named after like some like
It's a
the spiders have the
semi-fantasy
names of the
game.
dev teams?
Oh my
Like,
God.
that would be so good.
Yeah, but they're
reference.
friendlies, not enemies, because, well, why would the devs make them enemies rather than
True.
friendlies?
Dude.
If you could control an army of spiders, and again, this is completely just conjecture and hearsay.
Yes.
But confirmed, you can use an army of spiders in Greedfall.
In Greedfall, you heard it here first. No,
Oh,
seriously,
IGN will be posting this.
though, seriously though, in Nier though, you fight the CEO of the company, so
Yeah.
you definitely you
Oh,
can
in-
fight
and the CEO
Oh,
of,
in
in
Nier.
and the
in
CEO
Nier,
of
right? Yeah,
Square
Platinum
Enix as
Games,
well.
man. What
That's
are they
such
doing?
a wicked fight too. Like his head's like floating around a million
How do you
times. around
contextualize
It's
that shit though? How do you fucking explain that? That's
Platinum Games, man. They can just do whatever,
Do whatever they like.
You cannot question us.
I am the CEO of Square Enix, and then the Platinum one comes down as
Yeah, it's pretty
Oh
fucking.
my god! I want
I've never played that,
Dude.
but I've seen it in a million YouTube videos, and it's hilarious.
Biggest missed opportunity is fucking Tim Sweeney not doing that with some epic game where you get to fight him. Because I would love to play the game, especially like a Tekken sort of game,
And
where you
beat
can
the
just beat
shit
the
out of
piss
Tim
out of
Sweeney.
fucking Tim Sweeney for being such a jerk lord.
It'd be like that. What
Come
was
on,
that,
Epic.
Like, what was
This
that,
is
like,
the call to action. This is why gamers are rising up.
what was that fighting game like Def Jam? It was all like
Yes.
rappers and shit. You could just have all the CEOs from all the big game publishers, like
Is anyone listening to this?
Andrew
Elliot's
Wilson.
a genius.
This is just a new game idea. Fight CEOs.
This
Todd
seriously,
Howard.
fucking
He's so sick.
Andrew
Andrew
Wilson,
Wilson.
Todd Howard,
Tim Sweeney.
choose your fighter. There is a joke here. There is totally a fucking video in this.
Let's claim the copyright on this first and then sell it.
Holy
Choose your
shit.
fighter.
Holy fuck. That's so good. If there's any game developers listening
Spiders.
or watching this,
Come on,
please, can someone like do a game jam and make that a thing?
Talk
That'd
about
be
having it handed to you on a silver platter. Come on.
amazing.
But hit us up as well, then we'll give you more ideas.
Yeah,
more
we'll do an
games you
early
can make.
playthrough.
And
That's
like
just a sliver of our genuine
Intellect.
potential. So come on, we've got
and
more guys.
Andrew Wilson has to be a robot because he's an android.
Who's the guy from Sony? Is it Andrew House?
Yeah.
Feel
I think he was saying that the other day.
House.
Or like
Yeah.
Mark Cerny. And Phil Spencer.
Phil
in there. Matt Booty.
Fuck, man. We've
Holy
got to do
shit.
something with this idea.
Someone make this game.
Seriously, though.
Let me beat the shit out of the rich boys.
If anyone talented is listening to this, please hit us up on at Spawn Respawn Podcast.
PC.
Yeah.
At Spawn Respawn PC on Twitter. And make a game for us, I guess. That's what we're
Just
requesting.
make it free for everybody to
Cool.
enjoy.
Well, Elliot, thank you. for
No,
talking
no
about
worries.
the game that you are most excited about. Now, Kat, what is it that you want to express about the game you're looking forward to?
My game that I'm looking forward to isn't coming out anytime soon. We don't know when it's coming out, but it's Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Dude, can I just low-key mention, I am also super hyped for
Oh,
this.
You know, actually what's funny is
What?
if we were actually talking about the number one game we were most excited for, I'm pretty sure we'd all be just talking about Cyberpunk like we did in that
Yeah, but we
E3
gotta-
episode.
We gotta hold it in a little bit.
Elliot, that's because Elliot knows what's good.
But yeah,
But yeah, Beyond Good
I'm
and
so excited. I remember, like, not too long ago, showing you that trailer, Dylan, and getting your hype fucking full form.
Holy shit. Did you
and
see
like
me go
the
almost Super
open
Saiyan?
my
world,
God.
planet, like planetary.
It's so
oh my God.
fucking big.
Listen, dude, I don't know of any other game where you can fly your motherfucking spaceship straight up the atmosphere and then, you know what? Just get out.
Just get out and have a look
Chill on
around.
the wing and you've got your little
then you
magical
can, like,
spacesuit.
Oh my God.
I
It's
remember
crazy.
we're watching like was it like a gameplay, like early alpha demo,
Reveal
and
or some shit,
Dylan's
yeah.
like, "There's no way you can fucking fly around the planet." Next frame, they're flying around the planet.
Yeah.
You were just like, "What the fuck?"
Exactly. I was like, that's not possible. And then they did it. And I was just like, I'm going to shut the fuck up.
Dude, it's so cool.
It's very ambitious. I
And
don't think it'll be
multiplayer.
out for about 5 more years.
I don't
I
give
can
a
wait.
fuck. I'm
Oh no, that's
so
cool.
hyped.
That's fine. It'll be
Oh
like
my God.
end of the next generation, and we'll be getting this game, and it will finally come to
When
fruition.
they're like, you can be like in your spaceship in space and be like, I'm just gonna look down at that city down there and find my friend.
Like,
Like,
you know that spot? I like that spot. I'm going to fly to that
can you
spot.
and like
What?
the
I'm going to
different
nuke that spot.
the different speeds, like how they're in the ship, and he's like, oh, this is like normal speed, and then this is hyper speed, and then this is like hyper speed times 10, and he's just like booging
Yeah.
it through.
So
Like,
it's like, and guess
What?
what? That's not even the fastest
that's not
speed.
even it, man. That's not it. There's more.
That's
broke
it's the
the
coolest
meter.
shit.
Oh, and like the freaking
cityscapes and
The
stuff.
cityscapes are so good.
And
That-
all the artifacts and all like these massive statues that are referencing this like crazy ass religion that lives on this planet. And it's like, oh my god! And on the bottom, it's all these
Multiple
poor people.
planets?
And at the very top, you've got all of these like super rich people.
it's like Coruscant.
oh my god! It's
also just like that demo where they're standing on top of the statue and it just keeps zooming out and zooming out
Yeah.
and zooming out.
Yes.
Like the scale is fucking insane.
And you know what? That is but one planet.
That's just one place, my guy.
That's just
one
one.
place. Also, the fucking all the like pre-rendered trailers. So
Yeah, they're sick. Yeah,
That one with
The
the, like,
Cockney
in the
monkey.
belt or like the what do you call
the
it?
ice belt.
Yeah, the ice belt around
The
some
rings, yeah.
planet. The ring around
yeah.
the planet.
That's
And-
so wild. That oh my God. And then
It's
so
it
good.
Jade
looks
just
like a massive
pops
ship,
it.
and it's just like completely disrupting the ring around the planet, and like all the stuff like dust is
And
floating
clearly
around.
is a massive ship. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then
And it's
one
Jade.
so much bigger comes out
comes
of
in
nowhere.
scorpion pincers it like, "Doosh!" Oh,
Talk about a good trailer.
I mean, you guys kept referencing the what was it? The Spanish like AI in
the
ship.
engine.
Oh yeah,
Digo, mi
yeah.
amor. Only you can melt my circuits. Oh, it's so good. Everything about it's so good. Like a skull fucking AI that's playing chess. Like,
Yes.
and you got like the pig cook. You got the monkey that is the.
The Cockney monkey.
Thank you. Exactly. It's
like,
so
nada.
good. Nada. Everything
So-
is so good.
The thing that has that Spanish accent isn't. That's the engine.
The
isn't it?
engine.
It's the engine, but it's also the AI of the ship. Is that how that works?
Well, have they actually
I
explained
don't know if it's an
that,
AI at
or-
all.
I mean,
It's speaking.
It's
Yeah.
playing fucking
But-
chess. It's got to be
Exactly.
somehow intelligent.
It's a computer of some sort. But when like in that scene, they like lose their engines and like it looks like the engine's completely shut down. It doesn't say anything, and the dude's like, "Oh, engines are gone." So
Yeah.
clearly, it's not in charge of everything.
It's weird though with like all the
no job,
animals and stuff, and then there's like the human guy, and it's like almost uncanny valley because he's surrounded by all these like weird anthropomorphic animals, and then he just looks super realistic. Like it's,
And you're just like,
I don't know
"Whoa."
how that was rendered or whatever,
Wow.
but it's like almost like he's just been superimposed into there. It's like,
I mean, I thought their animation. Was
yeah,
pretty-
no, it was great, but with all the animals around, and
contrast,
then he's just a dude. It's like, what? That's so weird.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
that's a
And then
person?
even Jade looked
And
like
the other girl that's in the
almost
ship, I don't know what her
animated
name is.
like she
Yeah.
used to.
But she was freaking rad
fucking-
because she's like flying through like
Yeah.
all the dust. She's like, "Meow." She's like flying in there, and then she like ejects, and then the spacesuit just envelops her. I was like,
That's
Yes!
so cool.
And like the
on.
design was so cool. I really loved the scene where they had the huge ice barrier come towards them, and she's jetting through it, and then like the music is hyping up, and then it just like cuts out as she gets through the other side of
Yeah.
the cloud, and it's just like,
it was a supremely well put together.
I'll tell you that.
so good.
That game better happen. You know? Like
well, they
it's
have like
so ambitious.
dev stuff every now and then. That
Yeah,
they-
yeah.
We're
like,
getting to
Yeah,
the
like
point
that.
where that is possible, no doubt.
Oh,
with
totally.
next gen shit. I doubt it would be on PS4. Or
Nah,
Xbox
it
One.
won't be ready.
Maybe Xbox One X. I don't know, man. I just work
Nah.
here, but
Yeah, it
you know what I
depends
mean.
how long they decide to keep those like older
I
generations
don't think
alive.
I don't even think it would.
Look, it won't fit on the fucking hard drive, man.
Yeah.
200
And it's
gig
like-
download file.
Yeah.
And it's not even like procedural or anything by the sounds of what he's like.
No, it
the-
doesn't
the
look like it's procedural at all.
creative
But I kind of have a
director.
feeling that like 80% of some of the planets are just going to be like fucking desert. Or,
Yeah,
like,
that's
just,
what I was
like,
thinking as well.
open
Like,
Yeah, or
water.
forest. I
Yeah.
wonder how, like, I hope that it's populated enough that you could just drop into a random desert and just, like, there's, like, animals or
Yeah.
random loot that you can find, you know, dungeons
and how
and
big
shit.
are the
that you can-
planets
if they were-
really going to be? Like, are they going to
Yeah.
be Earth-sized or like small
If you made something
planets? And I guess that doesn't really matter. Like, if they're a small planet, but they're still a planet, it's still awesome.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be fucking.
I want them
as
to be
big
There's
as
gonna
bigger
be
than No
moons and
Man's
shit.
Sky because you can fly around a planet in No Man's Sky really
No Man's
quickly.
Yeah, right.
Well, not, I mean, not really quickly, but quick enough to be like, this is not a fucking planet.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah.
I would love it if it was a mix of procedurally generated and also like obviously the cities they have to be designed.
Yeah, I feel like you could make fully designed cities and then procedurally generate everything that's in between, like
I hope
bandit
that's the case
camps.
too.
That's
you know.
that's
Yeah.
probably how they will design it. But I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, but the
I don't
question
think
is
it'll
that
be
like, does that mean that everyone's game would be different?
That's what I mean. I
Yeah.
think that'll be a way for them to create the planets, but then they'll bake that.
Yeah, just
No,
bake that in.
but here's the thing, it's also multiplayer.
It is.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So the game will be the same for everyone,
Right.
But
but they'll build
procedurally
those worlds
generate.
procedurally in
yeah,
development.
Okay. I see what you
and
mean.
then
And then-
fucking
yeah.
click save export.
Yeah, yeah.
I see what you mean now, yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be like probably the best decision in terms of time safety
Oh,
for
hell
them.
yeah.
And not
Because
like
there's multiple planets. Is it just
Yeah.
on one system though? Is
It
that
would
right?
have to be just one.
Yeah, I mean,
like-
how ambitious do we want to be?
Yeah,
You want
it's
to be like
not-
Sean Murray from Hello Games talking about bloody No Man's Sky. Just like, it'll be the best thing that anyone has ever played in the world. It's never going to end. You'll never see
They just got
each
a
other.
huge update as well.
Yeah,
and
no doubt.
apparently
Oh,
it's
don't get me
really
wrong. I respect Sean Murray
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
work that his team has put in.
good. But he
puts-
lied like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, back in the day.
or he fucked up bad.
I think that if I was in his shoes, though, I'd probably want to be like, buy my game. Buy my
on
game.
I'm on Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, legit. Oh, he was too.
I
Wasn't
think
he?
it was Conan.
No Man's Sky is actually really good, but you don't get a lot of that big space hard on from flying around the planets as much as like what I imagine you'll get from Beyond Good and Evil.
Especially, yeah,
Yeah.
because you've got an actual, like, it's not just a little fighter. It's like a friggin' capital ship kind of thing that you can then fly your
yeah,
fighter
and then you
out
got a little
of.
fighter in it.
Yeah.
I'm so excited
Yeah.
for that game. Like, I want to be them. Like, I don't want to just play it. Can they be like? Can we have VR work so well by the time we get to that game that I can forget my real life? Like,
Probably
Well, by
not,
the-
no.
yeah.
I go.
By
Here's
the time
one
they
thing-
actually release that game, probably, yes.
Here's the one thing that I want from this game. I have one request. I want to be able to fly into the sun?
I thought you were just gonna be like, I want to be able to fuck. No.
I don't want to fuck these fucking
It's really
pigs and
hard to-
animals and shit.
Yeah,
What sort
that's
of
the bestiality, man. I don't think we're really
I'm
supporting
not
that
playing
here.
that game. I want to fly into the sun.
It's really hard to
that's a
fly
good
into the
point.
sun.
Well, here's the thing.
Like in real life. Like it's really hard to fly into the sun.
I mean,
Why?
you get crisped up
Because
pretty.
we're so small compared to its massive gravitation that we just end up going in an orbit.
Oh,
So
we
it's-
legitimately.
it's really, you can't. We're sending.
Cat's got some good knowledge.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
we've got a satellite that's going towards it right now. It's going to get the closest we've ever gotten, but it has to go out and loop around other things, and it's going to go in and loop around, I think, Mercury a few times to
That's
get
so
like
sick.
like the right gravitational
Right.
like speed or whatever, and then fucking fling itself off again to try and get closer because we just can't. It's really hard to actually
legit.
jettison yourself into the sun.
Well,
Scientists
here's
are
a
really
counterpoint.
fucking smart.
I just want to fly into the fucking sun.
Maybe you
Yeah.
got to fucking figure out how to rubber band yourself.
I don't
in,
want. I
maybe.
just want full speed, full tilt, and you know what? Of course, we'll be melted down by the time that you could fly into the sun. But little reference on fucking Microsoft Studios made a game called Freelancer back in the day for the PC,
Yeah.
in which you could fly around.
I
and,
think a game just came out that is almost like a
spiritual successor?
sequel to that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like I don't think the developers are any way related to it, but it is. Shit, what's it called?
But my point is, you could fly into the fucking sun. In
Yeah,
that game.
yeah.
Or into a star. It was it was Earth. Okay, into the sun.
yeah.
But all right, you need to tell me what that game is.
Yeah,
because I loved Freelancer back in the day. That shit was dope as. When you were on a planet, it was kind of like not an RPG. It was kind of like, you know, you'd talk to people, but you wouldn't be walking around. You'd just be clicking on different locations and you go check it out. But then you could free fly in space. It was dope. You could be a space pirate and fuck people up.
That's
Steal
what
their
this-
shit.
That's what
That's
I
what
want to
this
be.
game's
I want to
like.
be a space pirate.
Exactly. I want an eye patch. Fuck.
I'll get back to you, Barry.
All right, Cobber. No worries. Well, Mitchell Barnsley, I request of thee, which game are you most excited for?
Mine is Remnant from the Ashes.
Oh, another close
Oh,
one.
yeah.
One that we're all going to play together?
I think it's only 3-player, but
One that three of us are going
Three
to
of
play
us are
together.
gonna play together.
And we know
Elliot,
which three.
you're out.
Fuck
Yeah,
you,
well,
Elliot.
You guys are all on PC, so it's called Rebel Galaxy Outlaw.
That's too long of a title. Fuck that game. Freelancer was much.
Fuck it.
No, I'm kidding. I'll check it out.
Whoa. Sorry. Anyway.
So we're looking for a hot drop of 20th of August. That's
Oh my god.
Well,
6
So
days.
close.
days.
Yeah.
I had to do quick math there.
Fuck.
At time of
Quick
recording.
maths.
I had to do quick math there. So yeah, 6 days, man.
maths.
Sick.
That's real
And this is
close.
the Dark Souls with guns.
This is why I was
Yeah.
saying there's so many games coming out that I want to play, and I'm gonna be poor.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
already
it has a bit of a look like sort of Dark Souls.
Some of those
with
monsters are
guns.
wild.
Oh man,
Oh,
those
hell
monsters
yeah.
are so fudging cool.
They're so fancy.
It's just I can't wait. It looks so cool. The amount of trailers that I've watched on it, it's just
Yeah.
can't wait. Cannot freaking wait.
So much shit is about to come out.
I
It's
know.
just going to be
I've got no
so
money.
good.
I'm about to have negative no money. Oh no, positive no money. Extra no monies. I've
I
got
mean,
nothing.
If I have
the
to,
deal,
going
Kat.
into
Here's
debt.
the best financial advice you're ever going to get. Take out a home loan and blow all the money on nothing, like games and crack.
Oh yeah,
Buy a
maybe-
bunch of crap.
I was just gonna
yeah.
sell myself and open a OnlyFans page and sell pictures of my dick.
Actually,
All right, please
Mitch-
add us on Twitter if anyone's interested in seeing photos of Mitch's dick, 'cause we will sell them to
at
you.
Mitchell Barnesville 2, he's going to open an OnlyFans page.
Yeah, and I'll even do
For
a
those
Patreon as
NSF
well,
dogs.
where I'll make different tiers. And as the tiers go on, more and more of my clothes will get left, will fall off. And yeah, it'll be pretty cool. And that's how I'm gonna get games.
Talk
Yep.
about
Cool.
premium content. Am I right, fellas? Because this is
That's great
great.
content.
Premium
Hell yeah.
content.
Am I right?
So,
Remnant.
so
Great content.
That's great content.
Remnant.
Tell us
That's
about
great
this game.
Yeah,
Remnant,
what the
though.
heck is Remnant from the Ashes, Mitchell?
So I'm trying to think of how would I. What sort of genre does this fit into?
It fits into Dark Souls butt guns.
That's it. That's
But you can also
that's
be
its
melee
genre.
as well if you want, which I'm fucking gonna be. I'm gonna
yeah?
be the tank boys. You guys can shoot from a distance, and I'm just gonna fucking plump my asshole right in there.
Oh wow! What the fuck?
I just kind of work here. You could probably chill out a bit.
Dude, I'm protecting you, baby.
You could probably chill out.
I'm protecting you from the bad guys.
I cannot fucking wait for this game though, because I want that multiplayer shit.
I'm really.
I don't want them to fuck it up like Neo, where it's like, "Ooh, you got to finish the
Oh,
level first,
yeah.
and then you can play with your friends.
Oh,
Like,
really?
That was really annoying.
What?
We
Yeah,
talked
it was
about that
garbage.
in the episode the other week.
Yes, actually we did. My bad.
It's garbo. But
Dirty.
Gorbo.
I'm really excited because it looks like it's got multiple worlds that you can go to. I don't know. I think it's more like a you travel through portals sort of thing, not necessarily that you're actually physically traveling world to world. So I'm really excited for all the fucking lore. You know, there's roots and shit coming out, and then it literally says, you know, it's going to overtake our planet and the other planets, and it shows you going through a portal. There's one where you can. Oh no!
I love the idea
I'm just so
of an
excited.
interdimensional parasitic entity
Yes!
that invades our reality and like it invades other realities in the multiverse. I fucking love that. I love it. There's a story I read on
Sounds
Reddit.
like
It was all
Astral
about
Chain.
that shit. Fucking
I
awesome.
wonder how, I feel like it's going to be just I don't know, do you reckon it's going to be like a story game where you can co-op with people, or do you reckon it's going to be a little bit
I
different?
don't care. I'm still gonna play it.
I'm going to play it too.
That's a good point.
I'm just wondering
I
who's
Is it like
assume
you could say
it's
that
gonna
Dark
be-
Souls is a story game. It's like
Exactly.
if you wanted it to be, if
No,
you
well,
looked
like-
hard enough to find the story.
Yeah.
Do you
Or
reckon
if you
it's
just
gonna
watch
be-
Vardy Vidya.
Like, there's a path that you can take, or do you think it's going to be more set up? I'm just going to use
Like
Destiny
encounters or
as
something.
as an example. Like you can go to this planet and do a mission there. You can go here and do a mission there. Not
Yeah.
not necessarily
Not like a
there's a start
narrative.
and a finish.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you reckon?
I'm still gonna play it either way. I would love a story, but at the same time, you know what I don't really
There's
like?
going to be
Multiplayer-
some lore.
Oh no, I want lore. I want fucking lore
There's-
up to my eyeballs. What I don't want is us to be sitting there watching a cutscene and having fucking press A to skip. I don't want that shit. You know what I mean? Like when you're playing a multiplayer game.
What
and
about the
Yeah.
scenes in Dark Souls? Like, they're so short. They're just like introductory to an area or to a boss.
if they are as short as they are inside of games like Dark Souls, fine, totally cool.
Sick.
I don't want to be
To
sitting
listen
there
to
with,
people
with a
talking.
fucking player.
I don't
who's
think-
like, we're sitting through a 10-minute cutscene and then I've hit skip and he's just like, oh, it's the first time. I'm just going to check it out.
You know what was the worst
I should
example
probably
of
play
that?
Gears on my own.
Oh, I don't care. I'll play that with you.
Like
What?
campaign.
Elliot,
no,
you-
I'm saying in
you don't
campaign
pass.
because I love watching cutscenes.
No, don't get me wrong. Yeah, playing by myself, I definitely. But when it
Always.
comes to games where it's like multiplayer games that contain cutscenes, like
Sure,
you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
okay.
I guess
sure,
it's
sure,
a
sure.
different experience playing co-op with someone versus playing a multiplayer
Totally.
game.
Okay.
But
Wait,
the
isn't
worst
this co-op though?
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah. But
So-
like, is it going to be a co-op game with a story that you're co-oping through, or is it going to be a multiplayer game where you're fighting different encounters, sort of thing?
I mean, it's
There's tons of lore.
Co-op.
I'm like
It's different though, because co-op is the story that you go through together with Gears, and you're like, yes, I would listen to the fucking cutscene.
But
Whereas
isn't
multiplayer,
co-op
you're
just-
like, I don't want to do that. The worst example of that was the Overwatch events, like the Halloween event and shit. At
Yes.
the start, there was always a cutscene to be one fucking jerkwad that wants to watch
See?
the cutscene every single
Fucking
time.
Cat gets it. She
Yeah,
understands.
That's the shit
like
you don't wanna see.
competitive multiplayer, right? Like
Mitchell,
Mitchell.
tell us more about Remnant.
yeah, cool. Thanks. Now that
we
we've argued
hijacked your
whether or not we want to watch cutscenes or not, that's pretty cool. There is lore.
sidebar.
There,
Of course, there's lore. There's fucking lore in the like announcement trailers.
I'm good, bro.
So I was trying to think of what exactly in terms of, you know, I can see that we can do a lot of shooting with all these guns. How do we acquire these guns? Like, are you preset with the class already, or do you kind of just get whatever? But apparently there's like loot that we can find, materials, and we can upgrade our weapons with all that kind of stuff to kind of take a certain approach on how we want to deal damage and kind of take it all about that way. So
So it is, yeah, like cool.
So that's a pretty cool thing. I thought
Be
that was my
Destiny.
curiosity. I wanted to see what kind of customization was in this. So that's cool to see that we have that. kind of-
Have they-
melee?
I
Fuck
want
the guns.
I want the fashion souls, man.
Yeah, I'm fishing
If
souls.
there's no fashion souls, this game is null and void. Like, I don't care.
That's important.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, it is, man.
I don't
Totally.
think it's. From what I've seen, I don't think it's class based. I think it's character.
Cool.
As in, like, hero shooter style.
No, as in like there's no class that you pick. You create your character, sort of thing, and you build it how you want it to be.
Like Skyrim.
Like
Like,
Destiny,
in a really, like,
but not
random-
these two classes.
Nice.
There wasn't
Yeah,
just
that's
there wasn't
classes.
just guns though. Like we saw weapons in there. Like I mean, the
Yeah,
thing that
melee
piqued my
and-
interest was when there was like a scene where they're looking at a massive portal. The guy's got like a scythe on his back. I'm like,
Yeah.
That's gonna be neat.
that hits my.
But I guess
aesthetic.
it might be like like you're saying, Kat, like whatever weapons you resonate with, you can use, and then that becomes like how you play the game.
Yeah, and like I'm
'Cause-
sure you'll be able to be like, oh, I'm a melee person, which I'm gonna be, and I'm gonna put my, like, I'm going to wear heavier stylish armor, and I'm going to put my stats into health so I can be in the
Yeah.
middle and fucking chunking
Tank
hits.
that shit up.
And you guys can shoot from a distance. Or do whatever
Like
else
a
you want.
douche,
Because in
douche.
Dark Souls,
These.
you choose a class, right? Is that right?
Yeah, at the start,
It
but really
doesn't
you can
fucking
re-roll
matter.
Oh, really?
You,
Okay, so you can
that's
still
why
use
just
whatever.
go deprived or whatever it's called.
Fucking waste of skin.
Literal description of the class.
Oh my god.
Waste of skin. It's just the most neutral character you can pick, so you can level up whatever you want.
It literally
Okay.
doesn't matter.
And you
All
can
of the
reroll.
classes are the exact same. Like, it's
Yeah.
a pool of stats, and it's just reorganized in it. Like it.
Oh,
You
okay.
start off
So
with
it's
a
not
positive
like
and strength.
Did they show off
Yeah.
any of the leveling or any of the like UI in terms of how to level up? Has that been a part of the
Remnant.
On Remnant?
Yeah.
No. From what I've mentioned, I've been able to find so far. I haven't been able to see that just yet. So.
yeah, right.
I don't know.
Someone
that's
I'm sure
rough.
reviews will start coming out. If it comes out in 6 days, reviews will probably start coming out.
We'll
very
get
soon.
it. Well, eventually.
It's probably embargoed. So.
I'd rather just kind of, at this point, I'd rather just wait and see how it all folds out.
Hell yeah.
I can
Yeah.
experience it firsthand.
We're
Yeah.
in before the piss poor reviews because it very
Is
well
it-
could be like 50 on Metacritic. Who knows? But
Is it on Steam?
Yeah.
let's find out.
Sick.
Upgrading, crafting, and firearm mods, my boys. I just got a whole lot of information injected into my brain.
Well, you better freaking share it, man.
Or basically, it's like Destiny, but like
what?
different. Yeah. So
Wow.
I just checked
shit.
it out.
It's
so
a looter
shooter
Souls?
bit.
it's a
like?
third-person, 3-player online action game going on endless dungeon runs, fighting bosses, and accumulating new weapons and armor for persistent characters.
So is it Souls-like in any way then? No.
Well, the combat would be. So,
but not like the things that make a Souls game.
well, it's not going to be like bonfires and shit hanging
Yeah.
around, but I expect there's going to be a butt ton of lore. There's going to be a butt ton of weird fucking monsters. I think I read that there was over 100 different enemy types and over 20 boss types. Each time you go somewhere, the bosses like are randomized. All of
I'm
the
keen
enemy
for this game
is
now.
apparently like. They said they fucking hate looters because half the loot is shit. So they've tried to make each loot like really unique from one another,
Right.
so
Sick.
that you can keep getting things. And then there's like a hub world where you can buy things and upgrade, but you can also get even better stuff from fighting bosses and shit like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
I'm
Fucking-
going to assume you're all going to buy this on PC.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna buy it on Xbox One on a console I don't fucking own.
Yeah,
You
same.
own a PlayStation.
I do. I guess console fucking plebs.
Because
I use
hearing
that
that
for Netflix, bro.
Hearing that, yeah, fair. Hearing that it's not a Souls-like actually makes me really.
But
want
there
it.
is
What made us
also
think
a
it was-
campaign.
What made us think it was Souls like?
The combat,
The combat.
that we talked about?
Yeah,
That's
but
what
that
we're talking
doesn't. Yeah, I'm
Because it has
like
a health bar above the fucking.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
like, it's like the
every
difficult-
game in
The
existence
difficult
ever.
styled
days.
combat with
Is it
the,
like meant to be hard though? Like hard as nails, like
Horrid.
Yeah.
Souls-like combat?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
There's a difference
Because when they say action game, yeah,
it's a difference between being difficult and being like Dark
Souls-like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Because
It's
you
like
could
being
artificially
a fucking
increase
sponge for damage or
Yeah.
being hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or
it's
being
completely
like
separate.
legitimately rewardingly hard.
Yeah.
like
Because
it
if
is in
it's a,
Dark
yeah,
Souls.
if it's an action game and not a Souls-like, it makes me really want to play it. Not that I have anything against Souls-likes, I just don't want to play a like super crushingly difficult game.
But with friends.
That's fair.
But with friends, yeah.
With
but
friends,
so is
With
Bloodborne, so I still haven't played that.
Do you want to borrow that like tonight?
No,
Oh man,
I got too many games to play.
no. Just because you and your Xbox Game Pass doesn't mean you can't play PlayStation.
You can't do it.
There's
Can we talk
something
about the
good.
real shit? Where's Sony with their Game Pass? And don't try and
Yeah,
sell me
where
on
is that
PS
shit?
now.
No.
Yeah.
Because you can't do that in
It's shit.
Australia.
What? Oh, really?
I don't. Can you?
Oh,
Do what?
I have actively
Now.
searched to find
I
a
don't
way
know,
to
actually.
access PS Now on PlayStation 4.
wow.
Actively searched, and I've found no way to do so. I've found games on the PlayStation Store that have a subtitle that say PS Now.
Huh.
But
Because
there's
PS
no
Now,
app that you
PS Now
can
is
download.
different anyway because it's actually streamed.
Legit, yeah. Which
Whereas
means, of course, you
Game Pass is you just install it.
which is basically Stadia.
What PS Now?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's being like
It's
processed
being- yeah.
off-site and
Exactly.
being streamed to your console.
Yeah, it's like what xCloud will be as well.
Yeah, but xCloud will be good.
I fucking hope so.
I don't know why, but I've got faith in them. Them
Yeah, they're-
Azure servers, man, they're not fucking around.
They're slinging around that big dick energy.
They are,
I love
and rightly so. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Anything else to add on Remnant?
I'm just super excited. So it looks like there's a campaign, but it's also procedurally generated. But they said there's like lots of secrets and shit that you got to find and things that will unfold if you do this or that sort of thing.
Maybe
So-
like in the vein of Diablo, where it's like dungeons are all procedural. Like no matter like throughout
Yeah,
the whole
I
like-
game.
imagine. Yeah.
like you're
'Cause you
going
said there
to
were, like,
Earth for the
dungeons and
specific
shit.
mission,
Yeah.
but it looks different.
Yeah,
like,
that's sick.
yeah. So
That'd be fun
I'm,
to
I'm
do.
still
Very fucking
fucking hyped for these interdimensional fucking tree demons or whatever the hell it is to fight.
Tremens.
Tremens.
I'd fuck with Tremens. Let's do it.
Don't fuck them.
Nah,
I said fuck with you.
No,
you don't
right.
want an entmoot or mut.
They're
as
going
it
to fuck
would
us
be.
plenty. I'm pretty sure we're going to get fucked just fine. All right, this is by far the most explicit episode that I think we've actually produced.
Awkward.
All right, Dill, what about you, mate?
Oh,
What you got on the radar?
I suppose I'm excited about a certain individual game.
Oh yeah.
I guess.
Oh, yeah?
What
yeah,
could it be?
we'll have a guess. What do you think I would be excited for?
Borderlands.
Hello Kitty Island
Fucking
Adventure,
Call of Duty.
Call
Animal.
of Duties,
Animal Crossing.
We are excited
Animal
for that.
Crossings. What else, Mitch? What do you think I'm all about?
I mean,
Don't accuse me of that.
Jesus!
The game that I'm most excited for.
Wet Titty Simulator.
What did he see?
I'm fucking hella keen for that. Are you fucking kidding
There's
me?
no new Dead or Alive game coming out anytime soon. What are you talking about? But the game that I'm very, very excited for is the premiere production from Kojima Productions, entitled Death Stranding.
Oh, yeah.
As I'm sure all of you are equally as confused as I am about the contents of that game.
Yeah.
Totally, but I'm so fucking intrigued.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, I believe that I am the resident Metal Gear fan
Yep.
of
Yeah.
our little
You'd be
spoonery
correct.
spoon crew.
I'm glad you know yourself.
Oh, bruz, it's true. And I absolutely adore Metal Gear Solid. Literally from the first one that I played on the PlayStation, Kojima just whipped out his meaty chungus and just showed us what a video game is meant to be. It was literally one of the first games that like Metal Gear Solid being, on the PlayStation. It was literally one of the first games that really characterized the characters in it. Like they had dialogue between
Yeah.
them, and it wasn't normal. Like for people to have that sort of shit, or at least not
No,
text-based
you're
adventures. Like,
totally right. Yeah. Wait, and it was voice acted?
it was voice
In the
acted
first
completely
one.
with a
Wow.
codex, like the codex system where you talk to
Oh,
to
yes.
people over the radio. And,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It really helped you believe
That, like-
or understand him, it's not like
Green
Solid
thing.
Snake as a character.
Yeah.
Because of the dialogue, it's like you know what their feelings and intentions are, so you feel more connected to them. Despite the fact that the guy literally had shadows for eyes, like you would know what I mean if you saw the graphics from Metal Gear 1. It is a joke, but point being, very excited.
And
for
he's
what
he's
Kojima-
like off the Konami leash. He's
Oh, yeah.
like untethered.
He's free to
And
do whatever the fuck he wants.
I think people are like, some people, we're very excited about it, but some people have their reservations. They're like, oh, it's just going to be some weird shit. I
He's-
think it's going to be
he's too
fucking
free.
there will be some weird shit.
Oh, yeah, but I think it's going to be fucking awesome.
yeah.
I just love.
And then people
weird
ask the
shit.
questions like, was Konami the ones responsible for putting the leash on Hideo Kojima
Yeah.
to make the stuff that he produces
calm
make
down?
sense?
Yeah.
To calm
Yeah,
that
yeah.
boy down. And you know what? I don't believe for a second that those fucking suits were the people that made
Fuck
what he
Konami.
makes good. You know what I mean?
Fucking
Yeah.
pachinko
Exactly.
machine
Pachinki
making fucking.
machine.
Silent Hill pachinko machine.
Ah,
fucking bing bing.
they're
bing,
the
bing.
worst fucking. Ugh.
Exactly. So Konami, trash.
Fuck.
Metal Gear Solid 5, amazing right up until the end because it's unfinished. It is
Yeah,
legitimately unfinished. And I remember playing it and thinking like, that's it? That's it?
Like
Because-
really badly as
exactly,
well. Yeah.
because it was the point in which Kojima had left Konami. Or
Yeah.
yeah, and all right, let's just look at the scoreboard. We've got Metal Gear. So we've got Metal Gear, and then Metal Gear 2, and then like Metal Gear Solid, and then Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal
Wow,
Gear Solid
okay.
4, and then Metal Gear Solid 5.
Also, that other one, Ground Zeroes, in between.
Ground Zeroes, absolutely, yes.
Was
And
that
there are
like
other
that
ones-
was like a prequel to 5?
Yeah, and there are other ones, like, for example, you've got like the PSP games as well, which were
wow.
incredible, which were really good. You had Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, and you also had Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Peace Walker.
Oh, was that a PSP
incredible
game?
for a PSP game?
Right.
They had a PS3 re-release for Metal Gear 3 and Peace Walker. Again, great games. Can't recommend them enough. Point is, this
then
guy's
Konami.
a genius.
And
He's
then-
fucking amazing.
And then he left, and Konami made Metal Gear Survive.
Oh yeah, and everyone boycotted.
where you have to pay for an extra save slot.
That is egregious. If we were going to use that word in this podcast,
If I could use that term one time, it'd be here.
exactly though. This save slot, come
Death
on.
Stranding just looks, oh my god, phenomenal. That latest trailer where he's like talking to Hartman,
Hartman.
that wall of books and DVDs and games, I've never seen anything look that real in a video game. Like,
No, it's nuts.
What about Quantum Break, where it's all live action, bro? Nah.
but in game, like obviously that was a cutscene in the game, and that you could see each DVD and it all looked exactly perfect. That one little bit blew my fucking mind. Like, people have been doing faces great for years.
Yeah.
Water.
Environments, water. But a wall of books and DVDs and Blu-rays and shit, that bit, well, I was like, what
Normally,
the fuck?
like-
And the fact that he pulls it out, like,
Yeah.
what?
Like, normally when you get like a bookshelf and someone's going to pull out a book, it's like the old like Disney animations where everything's perfectly painted.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then you've got the one book that's just one color so that they can pick it up
Yes.
cell shaded.
And I
That's
bet
normally
you-
what it looks like,
I
but it
bet
looks
you
so good.
If you zoomed in on that, there'd be like all these little
References
fucking
and
references
shit.
and
Oh.
nods and like, you know, it'd be like Metal Gear Fluid or some shit, you know, like some little.
Chungus.
Yeah.
Big chungus. I'm
It'd just be
fully-
like
so
Kojima
Liquid
being
Snake.
like, all these need to be perfect. Like,
I'm really
so
excited
cool.
to play it because I feel like I'm going to experience the same emotion that I felt when I played Katana Zero. You know, that complete mind fuck where you're like, what? Like,
Will you play
Yeah.
it? Will you purchase it and play it?
Death Stranding?
Yeah.
Fucking absolutely. Like, what are you talking about, my
You'll
guy?
dust off the old PlayStation and fucking.
Yeah.
or are you going
It
to
is
wait
covered
until
in
it comes
dust.
to PC?
No, I'm going to dust that bad boy off.
I'm going
I'm
to
gonna dust that
PS4
bad
Pro
boy
for
off.
some reason.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah, I've got it.
What
I've
about
got to
you,
put
Mitch?
something in it.
Yeah, I would like to give it a go, but
Probably
we'll
easier if you
see.
just play it with us.
You can
Yeah,
buy- yeah.
probably.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, last time I bought a
Captain
game,
Stream?
it was a fucking Crash
I can't-
Team Racing, and you
I
finished
can't
it for
stream
me.
it. I need the
What is my life?
Capture
thingy.
card.
What
capture
else have I
card, yeah.
got to do? I still haven't finished mine. I got like halfway through, and then I'm like, I've already done this once, man. I got to do it again.
Crash.
Yeah,
Oh, spewing.
Oh, great.
I heard that someone like almost deleted your save file on that.
they did actually.
They
did.
What?
They deleted it.
They did not the
was
save
John-
file.
Oh.
They deleted the entire game.
Oh, who,
Oh,
Oh,
save
that
files
doesn't matter.
In the cloud.
do you have
then,
PS
right?
Plus?
Sorry.
Do you have PS Plus?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so you're
no
fine.
biggie.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, well, other than the fact that I got to download the whole game again,
Yeah.
which is a
Other than
nuisance,
emotional damage, that's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah.
which is a nuisance,
Time
which I don't
wasting.
see
Yeah, time wasted.
why that needed to be done. And I was,
Yeah, was it on your console?
yes, I lent them my console. They're like,
Oh.
can we borrow the console? Yeah, no worries. Here's my fucking.
And it was a rage
here.
delete too. It was a rage
You
delete.
had to go. I don't know what way would have had to have gone into that to delete it.
The person that
Wait.
did that to your console, I lent them Crash Team Racing, right? I lent it to them, and they gave it back to me 2 days later, and they said, I really didn't like it. And you know what I asked them? I was like, did you figure out the boost mechanic? And they had the blankest face. The blankest
How do
face
we not
I've ever seen.
understand
And
how
then you know
kart
what?
races work?
2 days later, when I saw that person again, the first thing that they did was explain to me the boost mechanic. They fucking looked it up, and then came back and told me about it, and I was like, bro.
Bro, I already
Should
know
I
what it is.
just
You
a
missed your boat.
Bad.
That's fair. So back to Death Stranding. This
Yes.
looks as if it's going to be the world's best premier ladder simulator. It's all
Yes.
about bridge building and walking from A to B. There's combat, there's vehicles, there's all kinds of cool stuff.
There's weird shit that
There's
we
your-
don't even know about.
that
dialogue.
bike is pretty cool.
More
There's
than likely, there's
strand
2-hour
features.
cutscenes.
There's like, I hope so. I fucking love that shit.
Did anyone here play? Okay, no one plays Metal Gear Solid.
No, but isn't MGS4 like
I was-
literal 2-hour cutscenes?
Actually, about to mention that fully. Metal Gear Solid 4 starts off with, I think it's like an hour-long cutscene. Or
Holy
45
shit.
minutes, something.
I think
How have I not played that? I would love that. I love cutscenes.
I
It is
hate when
great.
cutscenes are too much. Like, I really like Final Fantasy. Too long of a cutscene. I'm just like, fucking, I want to play the game. I can't
believe you guys haven't played Metal Gear Solid, though.
I haven't played it. Yeah.
It blows my mind. Metal Gear Solid 4 was it was amazing. So varied, so long, such an incredible experience for the PS3 that it pushed that freaking console to its absolute limits. And then Metal Gear Solid 5 is just the world's best fucking open world thing. Oh my God. I know I've talked about it at length. But please,
I'm
do
s-
yourselves a favor.
I have it. Yeah.
I
You
don't
have
have
it.
it.
Yeah. It's installed I got it free with gold 1 month. 5, yeah, so I should really play it. A friend of mine played MGS4 and he hates cutscenes. He's one of those people who just skips every cutscene, and he said he was hooked from the minute that game started all the way to the end, watched all the cutscenes, just loved every second of it.
It's
and
great.
he's the most anti-cutscene person ever.
It is so varied. I know I just said that before, but God, when you play it, you're like, is this still the same game? Like, it is nuts.
Yeah, right.
And then Metal Gear Solid 5 is so open-ended. If anyone in this room would like it, I actually really think Mitch would enjoy Metal Gear Solid 5. I really, really believe that. It's just the ending that's pretty piss poor and it feels unfinished. But that's what
Death
happens.
Stranding.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so hyped.
I think,
out.
that's just like star-studded cast is going to be sick. Yeah. Like,
Why is
love-
Guillermo del Toro?
Yeah.
his
I love how
face is in it,
fucking-
but I don't think he's the voice actor for it.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
It's just his model.
likeness.
So
Yeah.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also like, I fucking love how much Kojima fucking stands fucking Mads Mikkelsen.
Stands?
Like he fucking loves the shit out of him.
Stan?
Shipping him with
Yeah, shipping him
Yeah.
with himself.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like,
literally.
He's like, I just love him.
Because fucking Kojima appears in Metal Gear Ground Zeroes.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's like an extra mission. You go and rescue him. It's so silly. But yeah, you do.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And
every-
you get an achievement, and like he shows up at base if you rescue him. Oh, because there's like this tanker thing where you get a main base throughout the game. If you rescue him in Ground Zeroes,
Oh
like
my
if you play the
fucking
game,
God.
when you play Phantom Pain, he shows up as a team member that you can use.
That's so funny.
And he's got like S++ rank stuff as well. He's like top tier.
He's like, I'm the
It's just like
bitch.
Nier all over again. With Death Stranding, so what do you take a wild stab at? What do you actually think is the story, or like?
I believe the game is about building bridges
And
in
babies.
more than one way. Physical bridges and metaphorical ones.
and the fact that his name is Bridges.
Bridges,
also.
baby.
And then isn't the company name Bridges as
Yeah,
well?
Yeah,
and
that's
her
like-
name was, and the president's name is Bridget.
Yeah, Bridget Bridges.
Oh, cool. So it's a
fuck off.
bridge simulator.
Bridget Bridges.
Yeah.
It
With
is a bridge
ladders.
simulator.
But like, I'm so excited to see like
I really-
what are the babies are like. I can't remember the main trailer now, but like, do the babies allow them to see the fucking BTs?
I was under the impression that the BTs drag them into the underworld or whatever, and then the baby like is almost like a fucking extra life or something.
No,
like that.
that's what I thought initially as well, but I think
Just
the
a
last
gateway, right?
the last trailer showed that wasn't the case.
Did it?
Yeah.
How?
There's something about when they plug in the babies, they can see the BTs. It like powers that fucking
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
and
Because it's a bridge, baby.
But bridging
yeah. So I
what?
guess it bridges
Bridging
between
to the BTs. I don't know.
the underworld and the.
Then why was
not-
the baby in that first initial trailer inside of
Because
him?
they're
Like,
precious.
I think that was just
I think
artistic
that's just
license
and there's
because
the doll
right.
that's inside him as well. Like
Yeah,
the baby
He's
yeah.
not doing
doll.
any favors to fucking explain the world or story to us.
I think
is he?
that's entirely intentional.
They've showed a
obviously
lot,
he's
though,
gonna
like-
still play it. Yeah.
One of my
it's interesting to see that they've shown at least half an hour of trailers,
but there's nothing.
and there's still it's a huge mystery. I love
but
it. I
questions.
love that.
Yeah.
Sorry,
like
Kat.
recently people have been like, oh, is it coming to PC, whatever, and people are fucking mad about it. What a fucking stupid thing to be mad about if it comes out on
I know.
another platform.
Oh, the
Also,
the
this
game
is a
gets more
game
rich.
about bridging gaps.
yeah.
Asshole.
Why can't we be metaphorical in more than one way?
Yeah, like, oh. But so,
Yeah, I don't
so
get
weird.
it.
Why would you be mad about it coming out on another platform? Oh,
Unless
no
it
other
comes out
people
on
can
Stadia.
enjoy it.
Oh no, Gears of War is no longer Xbox exclusive. Oh no, this is the bad thing.
This is the bad time.
Yeah, come on,
This is
man.
the dark times.
Gamers are rising up, and this is a result of that. You know, like
Yeah.
games are just appearing on everything. It's
Oh
great.
yeah.
It's just because we're getting so violent because we play video games. We're just
yeah.
starting to really get bloodthirsty and just starting to cradle this
Time to get
fucking
out my
Tell you
mouth.
what,
Right.
man. Any final thoughts on Death Stranding?
I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Day one.
Die Hard man.
Yeah.
Die Hardman. Come on.
Die hard, man.
And also Troy Baker, and he licks that chick's face.
oh, yeah.
That's a bit.
Do you reckon we'll be
fucked
able to pick it up, like, fucking Australia being the poo that it is, midnight release for Death Stranding. What do you reckon?
Just preload it.
What was the last
know,
midnight
but-
release that we had in Australia? Jesus, I
Like-
can't remember.
Red Dead Redemption.
Spyro,
was that at midnight?
Wastelanders.
I think
No, it definitely was.
Pyro. Wait,
there were at some EB games. There were, or even JB Hi-Fi did RDR too. But last one I went to was GTA 5.
Yeah, that's the last one I went to too.
Every person in the world went to that.
No, I didn't.
PC.
I went to Halo 4 though.
Nice.
Yeah.
How fucking good is Halo
Dude, I
4?
really loved Halo 4.
I
Dude,
love that
a little bit
fucking
of respect for Microsoft. They pushed the Xbox to its absolute limits with Halo
Dude,
4. It
yeah.
was gorgeous.
I mean, nothing compares to Halo Reach, but anyway.
I really liked the
Halo 4 is my favorite Halo.
the Forerunners. Is that what they were called?
Yeah, man. The Didact, it was such a fucking
Man,
cool
those
bad
enemy
guy.
types and the weapons and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
that shit was sick.
What were they called? Prometheans.
Yeah,
Oh, yes,
yeah,
Prometheus.
yeah.
Look, nothing will ever compare to the final scene in Halo Reach
No,
where he's just
nothing
like,
will compare.
he's just fucking just gunning down elites left, right, and fucking center. His helmet comes off. He's just like,
You
beating
literally
them up.
can't.
He's just
You
fucking-
literally can't survive. You just eventually die. Like that is the most heartbreaking
It's
shit.
so heartbreaking when you're
Yeah.
running around and you're just like killing like all the
You're like,
Covenant.
"Oh,
You can
how long
see-
can I go for?
You can see the brothers
brother.
and sisters, like all the Spartans laying down on the ground. It's like, this can't be. This can't be.
And is that the dude with the the
no.
skull on his helmet is like up there and the fucking elite stabs him through the back?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
That
but
shit is
But I'm pretty sure he like gets his knife out and like
Yeah,
stabs
yeah,
him in the
yeah.
fucking
I've
throat,
never-
man. It's so
I didn't
fucking
finish the
good.
campaign, but fuck, did I play some multiplayer on Reach?
Oh,
That was
me
like-
too,
that was the
man.
first
Oh.
one that they had the sprint in there, and you had to like choose it as a
An armor ability or
Exactly.
whatever. Yeah.
Or
Dude,
the fact
I
that
love
you
that
could
shit.
make
Horde mode in that
you
was
could
sick.
make all kinds of different things with Forge, like
Yeah.
playing Griffball with
Griffball was
with
the
all your
fucking
thunder, not
best.
thunder hammers. That's Warhammer. What was it? Gravity hammers.
Gravity
Gravity
hammers,
hammers.
yeah.
Just like
Griffball-
smacking shit.
Griffball.
They still put Griffball in every fucking game now as
Yeah.
well.
Why wouldn't they call Halo Infinite? Is it Halo 5? Is that what it would be? Or is it Halo
6.
6?
Yeah.
But there was no Halo 5.
Yeah, Halo
Yeah.
5 Guardians.
Yeah.
Did they call it Halo 5 Guardian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Halo 5
Excuse me then.
colon
Sorry.
Guardians.
Colin.
Was it really? Okay, I've never
Yeah.
played it. Was it? Wasn't it shit?
I didn't play it.
Nah, the multiplayer was sick.
Yeah,
and
but the story was shit,
Warzone
wasn't
was really cool, although it was driven by fucking loot boxes.
I just completely like.
But the campaign
Didn't
was a
have anything.
huge letdown, especially after 4. And
Yeah.
4 was such a sick campaign, and like the end was really sad with Cortana and shit. Then the next one was like you're chief some of the time, and you're the blue team some of the time, and the fucking head of the blue team was a douche. and
Well,
it's just-
we've got another Halo coming through, so
and it's going to be straight up chief, and I fucking
hope
can't
so.
wait.
Infinite looks. I mean, the trailer there was very good looking.
Apparently,
for
that's
sure.
the start of the game.
I mean, that's not
That makes
surprising.
sense.
Like
Yeah.
the opening scene of the game.
Why wouldn't it be? The guy was floating around in space.
Yeah, but I think that's really cool. It wasn't just like here's a cinematic like teaser. Like
The
it's
chief.
actually the opening of the game.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
pretty
that's
cool.
cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
pretty good. Pretty good.
The animations for the faces and stuff was pretty tight in that the trailer.
And when he like drops Chief's body drops to the floor and everything like bounces, like there's actual weight behind it. So
fucking meathead.
fucking
Head simulator, boys.
John 117.
Oh man. Well, that looks like as if it's the games that we are excited for.
Hell yeah.
Upcoming, but we actually have some news topics to discuss as well.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact.
As a matter of fact.
Indeed. So who wants to kick us off?
Well, I mean, speaking about what you were speaking about before, the loot boxes.
You mean surprise mechanics?
Sorry.
Let's use the right terminology. We wouldn't want EA to be offended.
My mistake. Well, Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo are now required to specify their surprise mechanic odds. The odds of surprise.
Is there any examples of loot boxes in any Nintendo game?
I don't play Nintendo, so
Yeah,
can't
like
reference it.
maybe they're mobile games.
Oh, yeah, that makes
true.
sense.
But I actually don't know. But I think it's for
Tomodachi
anyone on their platform. Like,
Nintendo said anyway that they're not going to allow games onto their platform until they have specified loot box odds separately anyway, so
yeah,
that's
Fair.
good guy Nintendo. Yeah,
Good guy
they
Tendies.
just like
Good guy Nintendo fucking selling games for $80.
yeah
Like
that are 6
A
years
game-
old.
Yeah, exactly. Good guy Nintendo.
Also, good guy Nintendo that releases mobile games and then charges like just ludicrous amounts of microtransactions.
And then shuts the servers down. like a la fucking Tomodachi Life, which I just referenced before.
Oh, really? Did they shut the servers down?
Yeah, I don't think it's up anymore.
Tomodachi Life.
Tomodachi.
But yeah, so now they
yeah,
must
I think
put
that's
in their
cool.
odds, so-
In 2020, it's coming in as well, and even for like retroactively, I think the other games. Which
Yeah,
is good.
cool.
Good. Fucking finally, like, and it's the big three platform holders that are going, hey, games industry, fucking regulate yourself, you fucking scummy pieces of
You
shit.
Make us do it for you.
And I think, like, I mean, Sony's not really known for the loot boxes either, but after playing Gears, I'm like, damn, there's
Damn.
a lot of loot boxes in that game.
So many.
Halo 5 was the rec packs, which could be purchased with real money, and they were loot boxes. There were no duplicates in that game, thankfully,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
So, like, if you just buy all the bronze packs with in-game coins, like, you can only buy the gold packs. If you buy all bronze and silver packs until you have everything you get from a gold pack is the rare and super
Oh, yeah,
rare.
that
but
makes sense.
but like most people wouldn't realize that, and they just buy 1,000 gold packs and fucking spend
Potatoes.
$100.
$40,000.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got like some developers like Psyonix has already announced they're going to get rid of their loot boxes
Oh,
this
yeah.
year. So like some
Good.
people are just
Fucking
like, fuck them
Psyonix.
all together. I don't need this shit.
Sonic
Loot box
now
is a
owned
dirty
by
word.
Epic.
It literally is a dirty word at this point.
Yeah,
Loot box.
it is good. Fucking
As it should be.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, my boy
Our game is
understands.
coming with surprise mechanics.
Can't wait to see how they jam that shit into Death Stranding. Can't wait to see how they can put that in there.
How long is your ladder? Who knows?
Oh, man, if I
Open the loot box and find out. Oh,
If
it's only
only I
one
was-
rung, you idiot.
I wish I was luckier, man. My ladder could have been 2 meters longer.
Yeah, no, it's not really going to work like that, I don't imagine. But there you
I
go.
do
Yeah, probably
believe
not.
so. Mitch, I think you've got this next one. You know all about this.
Yeah, we're looking at Apex's new event at this current stage. Just an event. Solo queues.
Yeah.
Something that.
An event, as in it's passing? Like Solo's
Yes.
not going to be there forever?
Okay.
It's,
For real.
okay, so this for me, I think, is them trialing it
Testing
out
the
to see
waters, yeah.
how it goes.
Sure.
They're really looking
That's
for
fair.
people's feedback on it. And I can tell you right now, I got some fucking feedback for it.
Oh, let's hear the
I mean, it's not
spicy
that. It's not
hot
that
takes.
bad. Like it's definitely chaotic. Like so, it's kind
Yeah.
Of,
It is
so
chaotic.
from now to the 28th of August, I believe. So it's for a little bit. You can
Couple of weeks.
queue up as solos, but not only just solos. Something I've seen today as well. When I was queuing up by myself and just going against others, I was still finding maybe one or two that were in teams.
Oh. That
And
seems
Like,
unbalanced.
as in they have found each other in game.
No.
Up?
No, they were a team.
they were actually.
They
squad,
could,
yeah.
if one of them went down, the other one could go and pick him up.
Did you ever try picking someone up?
No, because I wasn't with a team.
Yeah, but
Like, so on the bottom of your left corner of your screen, it would show like who's in your squad.
yeah.
So those people that were in squads, they would have seen like their teammate's name on the bottom left. They would have queued up as a team, but got put into a solo queue match.
That seems
is what I'm
I
saying.
don't know, that
unbalanced.
seems super buggy. I feel more like, I don't know at all because I haven't played it, but like maybe there's just the mechanic where if you find someone else in the game that doesn't want to shoot you, you can team up and then you can
No.
pick each other up while
That
you're
is
running around.
definitely not how Battle Royale works.
No, I know how Battle Royale
Yeah.
works, but I'm saying that potentially would be like, I feel it would be
No,
really
'cause
weird
you're-
to accidentally
no,
put a
because-
duo queue in a single queue as
So- Yeah,
opposed
but
to
if
an
it-
accidental bug where you can pick someone up.
I could have sworn
But
I
if
read
it's a test,
somewhere
it's probably
that it would, the way it worked was that it would find other players that were. Well, I mean, that's just, is how it like normal matchmaking works. But if you're searching for solo queues as well, it'll put you in that same thing. But if there's not enough to fill it,
Yeah.
it'll throw in some squads.
that
that-
sounds poo-poo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't really
like-
find full squad. So normally a squad will be three people,
yeah.
but I was just only finding squads of two, which was weird.
And there's no duos option, is
There's
there?
no duos option.
Yeah.
So, and even my housemate this afternoon, like his first people that he went up against was literally a squad of two. So
Weird.
Um,
Because that's unfair because you,
Oh,
they
100%,
can work
100%.
together. And do you think is it a good idea? Like
I think so.
being that how
People
I
wanted
guess
this-
team focused Apex
Yeah.
is.
Well, people wanted this from the get-go. People were like upset that Apex Legends was not solo queuable. Like, it was just, you could only queue up as 3 people in a squad. You couldn't do anything else. You couldn't do duos. You couldn't do solos. It was just 3. And people were, I'd say a minority were upset with that, but I wouldn't say the whole entire community was upset with it.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't necessarily care at first. I thought it was a cool idea if they did. I mean, it seemed odd that they didn't put it in there, but I wasn't really too bothered by it. So, anyway, normally, at this stage, it felt pretty chaotic. Like, 60 people jumping in. It's a relatively sort of a big map. I probably wouldn't say it's that big. Like,
Small amount of people for a battle royale. Like, normally they cap it at like 100.
Yeah, Apex has always been 60 though, right? Or is it 99?
it's never-
it's always
Never
been
played
60.
Blackout was 80, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah. Not most. Well,
I've never played Apex, so all my opinions are wrong, but that's okay.
Also, any free for all,
Yeah,
is always fucking hectic.
it is insane. Like,
That's what's so good about that.
Yeah.
I guess the map, it being a small map with like, decent sized amount of people, it can be quite chaotic. Like, I literally landed into like an area, and already I was fighting 5 people. Like, it legitimately, I was just finding whatever. Like, most of the time you kind of I don't pick up any weapon I see straight off the bat. If it's a good one, I'll pick it up. If it's not a great one, I'll leave it and I'll just keep searching for a good one.
Yeah.
This, I didn't care what it was.
Yeah, just
I was
get
picking
something.
I was picking up whatever I could, just hurling it, killing people with all kinds of shit, like looting their bodies and then fucking killing everything from there. Like, it was insane. But it really did test me. Like, normally with Apex Legends I do all right, but this really did test me. I found it, people were a lot more inclined to camp than just go searching. As teams of 3, I would
because
just,
you got backup.
I just go nuts. I just go searching wherever I wanted to go. Like, let's go here, let's go there, whatever. I would find it, people would literally, I'd go into a building and there's someone right in the corner, like huddled up, just waiting for the zone to get smaller and kill anyone they saw that went near them. Like,
I wonder if they decide to keep it around, that it will like alter the way, like who people choose and the way they play, because like it's got to be different playing up on your own than like working together with certain like
well, the characters that you can play in it, they're specifically, a lot of them are designed around support base, right? There's one that can put gas canisters, so when people go near them, the gas will come from the canister and it'll kind of block an area off for a certain period of time. Like, there's a lot of support roles with those, so you wouldn't really play those. I mean, you could, but a lot of people were picking characters that were pretty independent on their own. Like, they could do whatever they wanted to do, but they didn't need a team with them.
Yeah.
So I found that quite to be a recurring thing. So, I mean, otherwise, it's been mostly positive. Like, it wasn't really anything too bad. I just think there might be some tweaks that they'll need to do to make it work really well with it. Other than that, they released like a whole new, for a limited time, you just won't like this, but new skins and stuff
they
like that.
actually look sick though.
Those skins, I looked at the rest of them, and oh my actual god!
And they're all like they're all like medieval. Is that right?
Some of them are like, one of them has like a jester sort of mask across her face with like her hair like all done up in dreadlocks and stuff like that.
Sick.
It's so dope. I cannot.
You can buy them with earned currency.
Yes.
Or is it? Yeah. Okay.
So while you're doing the event, there's challenges you can do weekly and daily, and you'll get like a certain currency for that specific store to get that stuff.
Yes.
Or you can spend, by the looks of it.
I've seen a lot of people complaining about how, like, the pricing model is absolute garbage now, and you can't get everything from just playing.
Well,
yeah, right.
it probably not, because like
skins
the way
cost like $18 each or something, and I don't know if that's probably not Australian dollars.
I saw it this afternoon when if I wanted to get 10 packs, I needed like 7,000 Apex coins, which is almost equivalent to $120 just to spend to get the packs. So I was like, can't really do this again.
Yeah, I saw this other one. I don't know how valid this is because I haven't played it, but it was like you have to open packs to be able to gain the right to spend money to buy an axe of some sort. I don't know.
Well, the axe is an heirloom. So heirlooms are like very rare kind of items that you acquire in the game. There was only one heirloom to begin with.
And you got to buy it.
And I
real
think people
casual
were doing statistics like you'd have to get like you'd open like I think maybe close to over 300 packs maybe to kind of just get one heirloom for one character. Like the drop rate to get that heirloom was really, really low. But this heirloom that they've put up on the market, like on the store, it seems pretty easy to get. Like you could just buy the heirloom if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
$3.5.
you have to, like, purchase loot box to then be able to buy the skin. I don't know. That's just what I read.
Oh,
I don't
actually,
know
yes, you
anything.
know. That's right. Exactly. You have to get 25 items to then be able to get the heirloom.
Yeah.
Now I
You
realize it
gotta
because it
buy
was grayed
shit
out.
to be able to buy it.
Yeah.
I also,
Capitalism.
whilst we were chatting, I had a look through. The way that they are squatting up is apparently if you queue at the exact same time as your friends, like if you're chatting and you go ready at the same time, you will more than likely be put into the same game. So that's how people are squatting up. They just, the people have been
That's
against squads
clearly a
before
glitch.
just by
But
being
they-
like,
That's clearly
ready.
But they're getting
bug.
put in squads.
No,
They're not like
no,
it's not like I can just go try and pick someone up.
I don't know
'Cause you
about
just-
that because everything I'm reading in here is just saying that people like they individually queue and then they just meet up in game and then they go out
But
as
yeah,
squads.
but they're getting-
I don't
they're
know
getting-
about the pickup stuff because I
they're
haven't read
yeah, if
anything
you're down
about that.
someone,
but-
if
They're getting actually squatted though. They're not like
yeah, but I'm saying that they're also the regular
they're queuing as
matchmaking
solos.
is also just shit as well. Like these people aren't being squatted; they're just queuing at the same time and meeting up with each other.
But how
and
do they
running as a squad.
revive each other?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how that
Yeah,
works,
okay.
but
I don't
they
think
are
they'd be able
doing
to
it at
revive
this
each
point.
other if
They
they
wouldn't be able
weren't
to
on
in
the
a
same
solo.
squad.
You
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I feel like
no.
squat. You just like disable revive in solo queue.
So before you jump into the match, you have a screen where you select the character that you want to play. At that point, there you'll see when you do a normal match of Apex, you'll get put in like a squad. It'll show you
Yeah.
like. So if one person will get to pick the character, then it'll cut that time limit off, and then the next person gets to pick the character. They'll get a time limit, just like the character, and then the third one. So in solos, you've just got the one name at the bottom of the screen, you.
Yeah.
So I
No,
imagine.
I get how squads work. I'm just saying that these people are saying they're getting in not in squads. They're just meeting up when they're in there and running together, not actually partnered in a squad. Like we can queue at the same
But if
time
it-
and be like, "Oh, that's Dylan."
Yeah, but
That's
if you're
fucking Dylan's
but if you're
full
seeing
name.
no, but if
Bang
Mitch
Bang
is seeing
is dead.
people get
Yeah,
revived,
I'm saying I don't know about
they
that
would
bit,
not
but this
be.
is also an issue.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
there's
yeah.
two separate issues that are garbage as well.
I mean, that's not really an issue because that's just the fact that they're getting in the same game.
It's like the opposite of stream sniping, where you'd go
Yeah.
and like see where someone is and go and kill them in the game. But it's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna find my friend and help them.
Most games, like in PUBG, when they have the solo queue, if you queue at the same time, you're not likely to get into the same game.
No.
They're saying that it's most of the time. If you just queue at the same time, you're gonna get in with your friends. So
But
I wonder how
that's
long
poo.
that lasts for.
that a bug
Because
or
I
a
mean, that
feature?
seems.
It
you
feels
reckon
like
it's
you
a
could just
bug?
blacklist your
Yeah.
friends.
Or is it
I
just
don't
not many games are going at the time?
Yeah, maybe
It's
not
pretty
many people
popular.
are in.
Gotta be
Pretty
massive.
fucking
it's gonna
popular,
be it'd be
man.
popular. Like look,
No
so-
doubt, but how could that possibly be the case? if
Yeah,
you
how
can
would it be
fucking press
so
Q
likely?
at the same time?
Is it like
I'm not a
favoring
fucking
friends as
software
opposed
engineer.
to blacklisting them? Like,
Well, I mean, it
feel
depends
like
on
it
if your
should
friends are all in the
blacklist.
same geographic location.
Yeah,
if
on
you're
the
all
same
hitting
server.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thing is that like in the
Garbage.
solo queue, if I
Yeah,
shoot
bitch.
someone, they'll just get eliminated. They won't get knocked. They'll
Yeah,
just
I
die
know.
straight away. So the
This
fact that
quickly
they're like,
became an Apex podcast, didn't it?
yeah,
We're not a fucking Apex podcast. No, this
We're
is
not a
actually quite
political
interesting. I have not played it.
Yeah.
And I don't really have any interest to play it, but I like the aesthetic and the gameplay that I've seen looks
Yeah.
super cool. And
It's fun. It's definitely
although-
fun.
yeah,
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a great
100%.
game. And Respawn Entertainment, come on, they're great.
They are great.
The engine's solid, like it's good netcode and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
There's a reason why people adore it, no doubt.
Yeah, and someone was saying this afternoon, they're like, oh, well, like it's so expensive to get these packs. I'm like, yeah, but the game's fucking free, and you don't have to
You
buy
don't-
these
yeah,
packs.
yeah.
If they don't change.
You have to buy the
Still
packs,
though,
Mitchell.
like
You don't
But no,
loot
no, no,
boxes
no,
are
You do,
still
though.
shit.
Talking
the
about you
game's
personally.
free.
Yeah,
Loot
it's,
boxes are still shit.
It's free.
The prize
How else-
mechanics.
Yeah, but
How else are they going to make money from the game?
well, for example,
That's
you have
right.
like Path of Exile that have supporter packs, and that works completely separately from like a loot box type thing. So, although there are loot
if
boxes
it's a
in there
pack,
as well.
though. Yeah, but the thing is, it's free. Like, I don't really agree with loot boxes, so to speak, but it's a completely different kettle of fish when
Yeah.
it's a free game.
Well,
These-
so's Path of Exile. Like the supporter packs are things like if you support this league, you will get this skin that no one else can get in any other way, and you know you're purchasing that specific really cool thing.
Yeah.
You also get some free loot boxes with it, but it's
so
it's
it's
a
still got-
support pack
Yeah, but it's
as opposed to just like please buy me some random things.
Yeah, but that's also different. Like you're talking, this is an EA game, right? So
Yeah.
like they don't need supporters.
Yeah.
They like,
But you could still
it's
just
like-
call it the
it's-
same shit and not have to.
Yeah,
like,
but it's like fucking apples and like no, it's
are you
like
telling me loot boxes aren't bad, Elliot?
no. I disagree
Yeah,
with
shut
loot
the fuck
boxes,
up.
but it is a different story when it comes to a free game. And like something like Warframe, like they have those like you'd support a pack kind of things. Like
Yeah, but they don't have loot boxes either. Like
yeah, but what I'm saying is like they're indie developers who need people to support them. This is EA, and it's got loot boxes in it. Like they're not going to be
Respawn.
like
all I'm saying is
Yeah,
you
but
don't
it's
have to
EA.
make it a loot
They-
box.
Respawn
they
is
published
owned-
You could do
it. They
something
published
no,
else.
it.
EA
Developed.
owns Respawn.
It doesn't have to be
Yeah.
the shitty loot box style. You could
Yeah, of
just
course
sell
it is.
something else instead.
Yeah,
That's
but
all
you
I'm
could
saying.
sell the items, but like it's still like not as egregious as loot boxes being in fucking FIFA or Halo
There it is
or
again.
Gears.
Fair.
Egregious.
Egregious.
You can't use that word. Dylan's already used it.
I might just call this podcast episode egregious.
Can we just rename this to the Egregious Cast?
People,
I'm in love with that word right now.
people worked on that game. They worked really hard on that game, and the least I can do is get some packs to support the work that they put into the game.
And you know what, Mitch? I don't blame you at all
I
for that.
I like that
I don't blame you at all.
The way of thinking.
way of thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
fair.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the way that Elliot adores listening to ads because he supports his favorite YouTuber.
There you go.
Yeah.
He just
I think
sits there
that's a bit
listening
more
to ad
direct,
after
though.
ad after ad after ad,
Yes
sitting there
and no.
rotting his little brain on all those ads. He just loves them so much. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong, am I?
I'm going to buy a Ford Ranger. I won't get fucking Ford Ranger ads.
You
You've
get
probably
Ford
got some
Ranger ads? Come on, bro. I
You've
get
probably got some,
Mercedes ads, bitch. No, I'm kidding. I don't get ads.
You've probably got,
It's always Mazda 3 ad before bloody MKBHD, and I don't know why. It's really weird.
you've got some extensive knowledge on Grammarly.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Why do you keep getting advertised
Yes.
Grammarly? I wonder why.
I wonder why too.
What sort of dick is
I'm
that?
so sorry.
So
that
much
I couldn't
shade
help
tonight.
myself.
I love it. It's egregious.
It is egregious.
And,
But you know what else
also
is
it's
egregious? Not moving on to the next topic,
Yeah, I think
Which
we
is
might be-
egregious.
which is egregious.
In
We're
itself.
actually going to jump straight to what exactly is egregious about this next topic.
Well, the Australian Board of Reviewy Board, I don't know what it's called. It's fucking
Classification board.
thanks, mate.
Thank you.
They've freaking done it again, boys.
bloody
DayZ is
suits.
cancelled.
DayZ
Cancelled.
So that they went
Not
through and they
letting-
blocked the physical release of DayZ in Australia, and
Who knew
then
that
it
was-
had the ramifications of blocking the digital release as well.
Yeah.
and it was all because of sweet, sweet Mary Jane Ganja.
Maraganja.
Is that not correct?
Was it,
It is, no,
actually?
yeah.
It's about weed.
It's
There's
for
weed in
weed.
the game.
I thought it was fucking morphine.
They
Smoke
found
weed
probably
every
that
day.
too.
and actually, hang on. I don't think it was actually put into the game yet. They had it only in like files that like
Yeah,
they
it's
were
not even
going
implemented in the
It's not even
game.
implemented in the game or just yet. So literally, like
Legit.
it's that
Fucking
bad.
Australia. Yeah, because one of their things, it's like you can't have incentives for drugs, like real world drugs. Fucking what?
Despite the fact that we have a population of the most cooked people. That are out
Despite the fact that DayZ's been out for about fucking 10 years.
there. Literally, though. I
Yeah.
remember playing that shit about 6 years ago. Fucking when I had the armor mod for DayZ. Hey, like, that shit's been around for
Like, and
yonkies.
now it's like getting a full release or whatever. Now they're like, oh no, it's going to get banned. But the developers have come back and said that they're changing it
all around
worldwide.
the world. Yeah.
Which is exactly what happened to Fallout 3.
Yeah, changing all the things to MedX instead
Yeah,
of morphine.
MedX. And,
Here
yeah.
at Spawn Respawn, we just want to apologize to the entire world for our country to be
So
what's
useless.
the word? That's the word. Yeah, we use that word.
Stuck in the dark
Egregious.
ages. Egregious classifications.
That's very true. Mitchell, thank you for handling
Yeah,
that apology.
we're sorry,
'cause
guys.
We are sorry. We don't mean to ruin it for everyone else. No, you're not wrong. You're onto something, that's for sure.
No, the fucking it's so stupid. Like, if it has these like drug incentives or like whatever, Make it R. Why isn't that
We have
a
R.
reason to make it R?
We got R.
And it took forever to get R as well. MA15 Plus was the maximum for the
Yeah.
longest time. And I remember thinking, oh, geez, boy howdy, Australia's woes are over. We have an R18 Plus rating. That means we can get away with anything.
Nope.
Nope. Because as an adult, I'm not allowed to choose the content which I consume.
No way,
I'm
man.
not sound of mind enough
Gonna
to be able
turn
to
you
make
into
that
a criminal.
decision.
But you can in every other way, but as long as you're not smoking weed for benefit or
Yeah.
taking morphine,
Like,
for a benefit. Like,
Well,
it's
the
such
weed
a
in this was
stupid.
supposed to restore your health.
That's
so-
what I mean. It has a benefit. Like,
Likely.
In Metal Gear Solid 5, there's something called the Phantom Cigar, and its literal purpose is like he smokes it, and it's almost like this vape cigar thing that literally like speeds up the passage of time. Heavily implied that there's one drug that does that, and that is, of course, the devil's lettuce.
The
it's like-
lettuce.
So
Katana
Solid Snake's
Zero.
getting fucking ripped up there on that Phantom Cigar. But anyway,
I don't even know why Katana Zero was refused classification. I don't even know if it came out why it was, but like the drug in that wasn't even real.
Yeah, but it's a drug, so you're done.
But they're
Yeah,
real
right.
world drugs. It's only real world drugs.
Well,
That's why they had to change.
Coke in there that you can fucking do a line of coke if
Yeah,
you
but
want.
there's no incentive to doing
the
it.
incentive is to be cool, my guy.
then why can you fucking smoke bongs inside of GTA 5?
Because there's no incentive. There's no like it doesn't give you a gameplay in like benefit. That's their
So
reasoning.
the
It's
benefit
like
inside of DayZ
But-
is that it heals you.
yes.
What
But
was
I-
the benefit inside of Katana Zero? Is that it slows
That-
down time?
Yeah, but that's the thing. There's like, it's not a real drug. It's called
It's not a real
Chronos.
drug, and it's not necessarily implied that slow down time effect is directly. It is through the
I mean, it
story,
is, yeah.
But I mean, it's in
but
the
that
gameplay.
doesn't
It's
even make
unrelated.
sense.
It's not like you open a menu and say inject heroin.
Exactly. It's at the start of every chapter. It's like you just get jabbed by a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Like,
And it doesn't even physically show you getting jabbed by the psychiatrist, does it? I mean, I remember
yeah.
playing.
I mean, but it's in
You
tiny little
sure?
pixels.
Yeah.
It's not, you don't see like.
pixels.
But yeah,
he jabs you with it.
yeah,
I don't
he
know,
like
maybe it
gets
was
the thing
just-
around your arm and
Maybe it
stabs
was just canned for like violence. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's,
maybe.
it's pretty.
But
I
even
did
then,
play
it's
it on
like,
the Switch. I don't
pixels.
remember
How is that?
seeing that jab thing. I wonder if there's a difference on the Switch.
maybe they
Pixels
changed
on the
it.
Switch are too small.
Maybe they
Not
had to
enough
alter.
Drugs
But
don't exist.
I think it also went through like an automated system with that, whereas this, I don't think. I think this has been decided by the classification
I don't
board
like
with
the
Katana
fact that
Zero.
they
It
don't
went through an
trust.
automated system.
They don't trust adults in this country to make the decision about whether or not
What?
they're
Yeah.
able to
Thing
enjoy
is,
that content.
Weed is like legal in so many countries now.
In-
Anyway,
yeah.
and like in the US, it's like,
Super legal in Australia, despite the fact that like a lot of people smoke it.
and they could just be making bank money off
Oh,
the tax
bank.
on it.
Come on, the taxable.
We
right
need
there.
that tax. We support.
So stupid.
The taxman wants on in this. He wants in.
And the taxman stands to fucking make some profit, but you know what? No, we're not going to talk about that.
No.
And then now they're going to change it worldwide.
I don't
It's
get like
confusing.
what's the point in why is the classification system for movies and games like different? Just to, like I
Yeah, I guess
understand
'cause it's
in a way,
interactive, but
like
still dumb.
it's an entertainment fucking
It's medium.
Yeah, medium.
like
fully.
yeah like it's the fucking same.
It's
If I
the same
see
shit.
someone benefiting from drugs in a movie. I mean,
but you're
I
not the
get
one
that it's
benefiting,
slightly
you know.
different in a game, but like
Yeah.
that, I'm looking at that little pixel. That's not me. Like,
Yeah, I don't look at that
Exactly.
pixel taking drugs and being like, fuck, I'm itching for some of that.
yeah, I'm gonna do me a lot of coke.
Oh,
man.
if I smoke this bong, I'm going to heal. Like,
Yeah,
it doesn't even make sense.
Oh man, I just accidentally cut myself on some glass. Time to go take
Time to smoke some ice.
Gonna inject the weed straight into my veins.
Yeah. Here at Spawn Respawn, we don't condone the use of drugs.
Drugs.
We just can. No.
I just condone video games.
I was gonna say we condone it in. We condone the use of it in games though. That has no benefits.
You know what, Mitch? Well put. Because I do condone the use of drugs in game. 100%.
Every
Because
time I
who
can
the
go
fuck cares?
into Michael's son's bedroom in GTA 5,
And smoke the bong.
smoke his bong, that's hilarious.
It is. And they always get so introspective and they always start getting so anxious as
Yeah.
well. And they start having their internal dialogue where like, man, no one loves me.
And
they
then he
all
has
that sort
like
of shit.
alien fucking
Oh, that's when he
psychedelic.
smokes that like ridiculous ganja he gets off
Yeah.
that fucking dude. And you know what's so good is that every character you play as, when you smoke that weed and you go through a massive trip, and everyone has that like that extra level where you're fighting aliens or clowns or whatever. And then fucking Franklin smokes it and he's like, man, that shit's weak. He doesn't get any effect. It's so good. Oh, because I
fucking
only
love
recently
that
played
game.
through GTA 5 again.
It's
Masterpiece.
so fucking good.
Total masterpiece.
But
Worth
yeah,
the
it's
midnight
fucking
launch.
whack.
This has been quite the
you,
adventure
classification
tonight
board.
on
Yeah.
Spawn Respawn, episode 15. One more time, we're going to shout out our amazing sponsor, Rifle LP, the man who shall not be
myth,
named,
the
although
legend.
his link certainly shall be mixer.com/RifleLP for the latest and greatest in... What's that game he plays all the time?
Ark.
Ark.
Survival. He does play a lot of other stuff, but he's like the big dog in the Ark world.
Yeah, he's definitely the biggest streamer we know. That's
Every
for
time,
sure.
every time it fucking pops up on my Xbox, if my Xbox goes idle and it's like Rifle LP is streaming right now, it's him riding around in some fucking pteranodon or some bullshit. Sick.
Don't have time for context. Yeah, but
cool.
thank you very much, everybody, for listening to episode 15 of Spawn Respawn. You may be listening on Apple Podcasts, Podbean, or Spotify, or a myriad of other...
Or on YouTube.
Or on YouTube, absolutely.
Or on
you know what? If you've got any ideas...
HTTP
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
Whatever the hell that was. We're just talking about statistics. But if you've got any ideas for upcoming episodes, if you have any questions that you'd like to pose towards us, please send us through onto our Twitter at Spawn Respawn PC.
Games that we can play. like-
Exactly. You can find us individually on our channels. You can find me on Twitter at CitizenSmith14.
You can find me on Twitter at Direct Gaming, or now on YouTube, youtube.com/Direct Gaming.
Big dick energy.
Oh yeah. My Wolfenstein Youngblood review will be out in a few days.
All right, there are some hectic noises happening in the background. We've got shit going down, so we better wrap this stuff right up real quick. Kat, what do you got for us?
Oh, you can find me at CapCat or CapCatty. Links below.
Thanks, boy. Mitchell.
And I'm Mitchell Barnes. You can find me in the Twitter, or you can find me anywhere in your fucking dumpster. Bye. Bye.
Okay, thank you again for listening to episode 15 of Spawn Respawn. We love you all.
Love
Thank
you
you very
lots.
much, and peace.
Bye.
You violated
Let's get back to bashing butt as well as D's nuts.